Welcome back. RailTel Corp is the company on our radar. The company has seen a healthy improvement in revenues on a year-on-year basis. The revenues have grown by 20%. Margins too have seen an improvement on a sequential basis to 23.5%. We're now joined by Sanjay Kumar, the Chairman and Managing Director of RailTel Corporation on the channel now. Mr. Kumar, morning. This is Reema here, talking about the telecom services business, which is nearly about 70% of your revenues. We've seen a very sharp recovery in your margins there. Margins in the current quarter stand at 27.5%, which compares with 15% in the prior quarter Q1, and it's even higher compared to a year ago. So could you tell us what led to the recovery in margins in the telecom services, and is this the margin run rate we should expect going ahead?
See, if you're talking about growth in margins, or you are talking about absolute margin as a percentage, if we could clarify this.
We're talking about the margin percentage, margin as a percentage of revenues.
So margin as a percentage in telecom, if I am correct, we have always been working close to 30% always. And maybe what numbers you are saying this quarter, maybe due to seasonality of our invoicing pattern also. Because in general, I know that on an average over a year, it will be there in close to 30%.
But there is a sharp recovery, improvement in margins on a quarter-on-quarter basis, right? Could you tell us what led to that?
So I'm again saying that this margins which you are seeing, which you could see over on quarter-to-quarter basis, is a result of seasonality of our invoicing. Whereas on annual basis, we will continue to have margins in the range of 25 to 27% only.
Okay, so margin should be in the range of 25 to 27%. Mr. Kumar, good morning and thanks for joining us. This is Pavitra. The other part of your business, the project services revenue, that has gone up quite well as well. So the revenue growth is at around 30%. But margins in this segment seem quite low. It's around 3.5%. We've seen even last year, you went all the way up till 8%. Can you tell us what's happening on that front? And what is the full year margin guidance for just this segment for the project services?
Yeah. So regarding project services segment, the first 2 quarters generally are the warming up quarters, and our growth patterns come like this. Q3 and Q4 you will see even much better growth. But if you compare on year-on-year basis, you will see that we will exclude last year because of COVID. Otherwise, our pattern in project business has been like this. And maybe 30% you are seeing because the Q1 number was also a little smaller number. But overall year-on-year basis, I see that yes, project growth would be there. When we talk about margins, so again, quarter being a small number, small period, the margins in quarters on quarter basis may not be the right number to look at. Maybe this quarter you've seen 3.5%, but expenditure booking sometimes happens in different quarters, so these numbers are sometimes aberrated. But overall on year-on-year basis, the margins would be in the range of 8 to 10%.
8 to 10% is for the project services business?
Yes.
Okay, that's on the margin front. I think you had guided for 1,000 crores in the project business. This is versus a current revenue run rate of 540 crores. By when do you think you can manage to do that?
Again, as I said against the previous question also, that our projects bookings are coming from Q3 and Q4 generally.
I got that.
Yeah. So I'm sure that we will be touching 1,000 crore, maybe 900 to 1,000 crore. So that is the kind of momentum we are going to gain in the next 2 quarters, and I'm sure that we'll be getting that.
Okay, so 900 to 1,000 crores by the end of FY23, since you said in the next 2 quarters. And then for FY24, is it possible to reach 1,500? Sorry.
There are challenges on the supply side because of semiconductor chips problems. And we are expecting that this problem is continuously slowing down. So it will help us gaining 900 to 1,000 crore.
Okay, so 900 to 1,000 crore of revenues for the project services business in this fiscal year, FY23. You've also said that consultancy and monetization provide large upside opportunities for the company. Could you detail your plans over here?
Yeah, so as I said, I think because our project margins are under strain, so to support that, we are planning to engage with our customers as a consultant and looking at monetizing projects also. Like last quarter, this quarter only, we have managed to get we have a monetization partner for our Wi-Fi, which is already commissioned at 6,000 railway stations. So such kind of opportunities we are already exploring, and there are many more monetization, including as well as consultancy projects. But we are preparing ourselves for these two opportunities, and maybe in the coming quarters, the results would be showing up.
All right, Mr. Kumar, we leave it at that today. Thank you very much for joining us. That is the management of RailTel telling us that they could do around 900 to 1,000